welcome to my first Mercenaries developer diary thing, and this is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to just show you basically all the stuff I had to do just to get a sprint ability working. And there's like still more stuff I could do to like improve it slightly, but like getting visual effects models and stuff. But basically, what I wanted was I wanted a sprint ability that is a toggle ability instead of a. First of all, it's a toggle ability instead of like a one-time use ability like Stimpack is. It's like makes you move faster for a certain amount of time. And then the other requirement thing I had for it was I wanted it to only drain energy when the character is moving, because it's too retarded to have to try to micromanage turning it on and off when the character is not moving, and you don't want the character to be draining their energy if they're not moving, if they're not actually sprinting, because that would be silly. So here, first of all, you can see it's a toggle ability, and then there you can also see that he is regaining his energy when he's not moving. I have not toggled it off. The stop sprinting button is still available.
Sure thing.
And then when he runs out of energy, I guess that's kind of the third implied.
That's fine. I'm on it.
It's when he runs out of energy, he's got to stop sprinting. I have it so that it does turn off the.
Roger that. Outstanding.
It does turn off the sprint ability completely. When he runs out of energy, you may. Well, yeah, never mind. That's how it is. It may seem like it would be kind of trivial to have to toggle it when they're moving or not, so you're like,
yes sir.
Okay, and it stops, so you're like, okay, I stopped, so I want to turn off the sprint. But when you're controlling multiple units, or if, say, you have them attacking a unit that is trying to run away from you, so they have to attack and then move and then attack again, then you'd want the sprint to still be on, because when the guy moves out of range, they gotta move forward again, and you don't want to do that, like, have to toggle back and forth between them. Especially if it's like a couple of them moving forward at a time, and like, say you have a whole group of guys, and like the guys in the back are out of range, so they're trying to move forward, but the guys in the front are sprinting, you don't want to be draining their energy. Stuff like that. So that's why I have it so it doesn't drain energy. When they stopped, but instead of actually turning off the sprint ability, it leaves it on, so that when they get started again, they are back to sprinting. So we'll turn on the sprint here, and obviously no energy draining, they're not moving, and
let's rock.
Oh, it's on.
So they only lost energy when they were moving between their attacks, and they were gaining energy again, basically, while they were attacking. I have it on a 1 second energy. Well, never mind.
This better be good.
Just ignore that part. Whatever I was just saying, just ignore that. The 1 second part. So yeah,
Will do.
that's how it is.
Roger that.
Run faster,
Looking forward to it.
normal speed, run faster, normal speed. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how I made that, because there's a lot more that it took to make it than it seems like it should have been.
That's fine.
It took like a couple hours to be honest, and I still don't have like the icon right or the tooltips properly. I also have it. If you see down here, I have it so it shows the sprint buff, which is the one that you have when it's turned on, and it shows the secondary buff, which is I have it basically so it switches. Basically, the way I did it was that you have a secondary buff that when you're moving, it uses that one and it drains energy. And then when you stop moving, it switches over to the not moving buff, basically. And so it stops the energy drain thing. Yeah.
Sure thing.
So yeah, not quite complete as far as UI goes, user interface, but all the stuff that I wanted to do works, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Man, that was a pretty long intro, wasn't it? Just to try to explain all this stuff. Okay, first of all, first of all, what I needed was the toggle button stuff for the sprint. There is, let me find the buttons. Actually, I should go to the abilities. We'll go to the abilities first. So the ability is sprint. There we go. The way cloaking works for the ghost is it actually has a on and off command, which is it like toggles the behavior on and off. Which I probably could have done it with that. What I did instead though was I did it how the hold fire works, which is you have it just apply an effect. It's an instant effect apply thing, and so the effect is that it applies the behavior, and then you have a separate one for removing the behavior, a second ability that's also an instant effect ability, and the effect removes the behavior. So that's what I did with the sprinting. Sprint and stop sprinting. Okay. So now, the sprint behavior is, well, we should go to the effects first. The sprint behavior is turned on by apply sprint. Sorry. Okay, by apply sprint, and as I said earlier, it applies the sprint behavior. And then remove sprint. Removes the sprint behavior. Let's find the behavior now. The sprint behavior. Okay, so what I did with the sprint behavior is it's just a normal buff behavior. Most behaviors are buffs, like as the behavior type. What you want it to do is movement. I have it 50% increased movement speed and 50% increased acceleration. So they get up to that max movement speed at the same rate, like in the same amount of time as they would normally get up to their max movement speed. Because unlike in the actual game, I have it so that units actually take like a half second to get up to their max movement speed instead of it being pretty much instant. If you look at air units, I think air units usually have more realistic accelerations. So that's that. I do not have the energy. I do not have the energy. The energy drain for the sprint on here because this one is the one that's toggled on and off. It's when you have the toggle on, it's on all the time, and since you don't want it to drain energy while you're stopped, I don't have it on here. There's this validators disable thing where I could have possibly had it on here, so that it disables the sprint and the energy drain while you're not moving. But I couldn't find anything that enables a behavior, like re-enables it. So I looked through effects and stuff and didn't see stuff that re-enables behaviors, so I was kind of confused. So I decided to actually in behaviors, I just remember now. Behavior here. There are behaviors. You can enable behaviors. So I could have done that, but